So I ask you today, do you have any evidence of election fraud or irregularities in the 2020 election?
So, First Senator.
Yes or no? It's a yes or no question.
First Senator.
Do you have evidence, yes or no?
First Senator, I'm so sorry about the fires to you and Senator Schiff and what you're going through in your states. I have to say that.
I appreciate
I think
that.
all
My
of our,
clock is ticking,
I'll answer
and I
your
want to
question. All
hear
of our
your answer.
hearts go out to everyone in California for what you're facing right now. I'm glad you asked the question about Pennsylvania.
It's a yes or no question. Do you have evidence, yes or no?
Senator, I was hoping you'd ask the question.
Do you have evidence, yes or no?
I traveled to Pennsylvania.
Do you have evidence, yes or no?
Senator, to Pennsylvania.
Okay. You're not answering my question.
Senator Alex Padilla stepped up to the mic. He didn't just ask questions. He delivered a civics lesson the nation desperately needed. If you believe in truth, accountability, and constitutional integrity, subscribe to Liberal Lens. We're breaking down the facts the media won't.
If you have no evidence to offer, let me ask you this. Will you now retract your previous statements that Trump won Pennsylvania in the 2020 election? Yes or no?
Oh, Senator, I traveled to Pennsylvania, and let me tell you what I saw firsthand.
Yes or no?
I didn't talk about California because I was not in California. I talked about...
Yes or no?
I talked about Pennsylvania because
Mr.
I was
Chair,
there.
I'm going to move on because you're clearly not answering my questions. And I want to know, colleagues, for everybody, members of the committee and everybody watching, that the attorney who stood beside Mr. Giuliani was making very similar statements. And he has since been disbarred from multiple jurisdictions for making these false claims about the 2020 election in court. And like Mr. Giuliani, as you've noted today, you've taken an oath to uphold the Constitution just as an attorney. And now you're asking us to consider you to serve as the chief law enforcement officer in our country. So it's imperative, Ms. Bondi, that you subscribe to facts and evidence and not politically convenient conspiracy theories. Your job will be, your job will be to protect voters and election workers, not to undermine and dox them. Now, I know that earlier you agreed that Joe Biden is in fact president, but many of the president-elect's inner circle continue to spread the big lie about the 2020 election. Let me move on to a different topic.
Senator, you were speaking. May I speak? You cut me off when I was speaking.
You can speak, and I hope you answer, Ms. Bondi.
Well, I'd like to answer the previous one, Senator.
When we met yesterday,
you pointed your finger at me and said you were speaking. Let me answer my question. I'm not going to be bullied by you, Senator Padilla.
The 14th Amendment of the United States of America, which was deeply disappointing.
I guess you didn't want to hear my answer about Pennsylvania.
After I gave an opportunity to study overnight. So can you tell me in this committee what the Citizenship Clause of the 14th Amendment says?
Senator, I'm here to answer your questions. I'm not here to do your homework and study for you. If I am confirmed as Attorney General...
You're the one asking for a confirmation vote,
ma'am. Hey, you cut me off. Can I please finish?
What does the 14th Amendment say?
Senator, the 14th Amendment, we all know, addresses birthright citizenship. I've been a state prosecutor. I've been a state AG. I look forward to, even given your remarks today, working with you and the people of California if I am confirmed as the 87th Attorney General of the United States of America. I didn't take your homework assignment. I'm sorry. I was preparing for today.
So on the 14th Amendment, now you've testified repeatedly to this committee that you will uphold the laws of this country and defend the Constitution of the United States. Do you believe birthright citizenship is the law of the land, and will you defend it regardless of a child born in the United States, regardless of their parents' immigration status?
Senator, I will study birthright citizenship. I would love to meet with you regarding birthright citizenship. Can I answer the question? As the Attorney General of the United States, and you still need to study the 14th Amendment of the Constitution? That is not helping me have more confidence in your ability to do this job. One other immigration-related question, and I'll steer clear of the Constitution and the law. Senator Hirona asked you earlier, but I don't think you answered her question. Can you please tell us, do you agree with the statement that immigrants are, quote, poisoning the blood of our country, yes or no? I did not say that.
I did not say that. You said that. I'm asking if you agree with it, yes or no.
I did not say that.
Do you agree with it, yes or no?
My great-grandparents are immigrants.
Do you agree with it, yes or no?
They came here from Sicily through Ellis Island when they were teenagers.
Do you agree with it, yes or no?
Senator, let me answer the question.
Yes or no?
My great-grandparents came here, immigrated to this country from Sicily, recently went and found each of their birth certificates. We are a nation made up of immigrants. Do I believe immigrants are poisoning our country? No, Senator.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. I can't wait for the second round.
Senator Alex Padilla didn't hold back during Pam Bondi's confirmation hearing, and for good reason. His message was clear: we need an attorney general who upholds the Constitution, not one who rewrites reality for political convenience. Padilla reminded the nation that former President Trump's convictions came from a jury of his peers, a critical fact that Bondi appeared unwilling to acknowledge. Instead of addressing whether she would retract her false claim that Trump had won Pennsylvania in 2020, a claim she made while standing next to Rudy Giuliani, Bondi dodged the question repeatedly. Padilla pressed further. Could she affirm birthright citizenship? Could she defend the Constitution's 14th Amendment, not just in name, but in practice? Again, Bondi wavered. And when asked if she agreed with the inflammatory idea that immigrants are poisoning the blood of the country, a phrase lifted straight from political extremism, she danced around the question before eventually rejecting the statement. What Padilla exposed was a pattern. Bondi refused to take firm positions on core constitutional principles. From the legitimacy of the 2020 election to the rights of immigrants and the protections guaranteed under the 14th Amendment, her inability to provide clear, confident answers speaks volumes about how she might interpret the law if confirmed. In Padilla's words, this hearing was not about partisanship. It was about whether the person seeking to become the nation's top law enforcement officer respects facts, values the rule of law, and can be trusted with the responsibilities of defending American democracy. If you're tired of evasive answers and want leaders who stand up for the Constitution, not just when it's convenient, subscribe to Liberal Lens. We bring fact-based, fearless analysis of the moments that shape our democracy. Hit subscribe, share this video, and join the fight for accountability and